Well, well, well. What a week, huh? What a week. What a roller coaster. But I'm a truth bomber here. I'm here to tell you the truth about what happened, what's going on right now, and what I absolutely believe how all this is going to end. Um, First of all, it's very, very, very obvious that there has been an attempt to steal this election. I am on top of everything. I'm on like 5 social media sites at one time. I am digging for information. I was able to debunk the Steve Pizzanick video out today about CISA and the watermarking of the ballots. But don't worry about that. Every 15 minutes, something new is coming in, and it's all coming in on the side of truth. I want to thank all of you that have been in this battle and continue this battle with me, because it's all about the truth. And it is shining the light, our light, on the darkness. And my friends, the darkness is being exposed through all this. We know what's going on in Nevada. We know what's going on in Arizona. We have eyes on everything. And they have been caught red-handed in Pennsylvania and Georgia. And in Michigan, they just had to change votes in Michigan. It's insane what they tried to do, and they thought they could get away with it. But I want you to remember something. They stole a lot of elections in 2018, and we knew how they did it. And that is when there was a commission mandated by the president for the security to make sure that we had secure elections. There have been eyes on all the stuff that the bad guys are doing for the last couple of years. We will win in court. I told everyone before the importance of Amy Coney Barrett. A lot of this is going to go to the Supreme Court. You know, I don't like to sound trite, but the swamp does run deep. And local courts, they control them too in many cases. So these arguments, many of them it'll end up in the Supreme Court. And when it ends up in the Supreme Court, we win. 3 words for you: Amy Coney Barrett. Now, I just want to acknowledge all that was going on and thank all of you, because all of you did everything that you could do. We created a red wave. When all of the legal and only the legal ballots are counted, it is a red wave. Even if with the ballots as they are, we did not lose one House seat. Hoo-ha! We picked up a handful of House seats. How about that? We still control the Senate. That's on the downside. And when all's said and done, we'll probably pick up a couple of more seats. With more than anything, we will control the presidency of the United States of America by legal votes, that's all we want. That's all he wants. Now, let me tell you, before we get into some deeper things here, let me tell you what you can do yourself right now. Excuse me. First of all, You can call your state legislator, whoever represents you in your state, especially those states that are infected by the thievery and the shenanigans. Call your state legislatures because they're the ones that control this process. The Constitution, our beloved Constitution, gives the state legislature the power. They're the ones that appoint the electors, the Electoral College. They're the ones that are responsible to hold proper elections in their state. So you need to call them and express your concerns. Remind them it's Article 2, Section 4. Article 2, Section 4 of the Constitution of the United States. So that's what you can do. You can do that as soon as you view this. Share this. Tell other people to do the same thing. That's the very first thing you can do. The second thing that you can do is start a rally or go to a rally. I do know that the Stop the Steal movement is having an event in the state capitol in every state of this glorious union tomorrow, Saturday at noon, local time. I do know that. We had over 400,000 people in their group on Facebook before Facebook took it down. But guess what? Noon, state capitol, show up. That's something else that you can do. Third thing you can do is pray. We need to pray for our country. We need to pray for our president. We need to pray for the integrity and strength of our Constitution. And you know what else you can do? You can call the president. Call the White House. Tell them, I stand with you. I stand with truth. I stand with the light. And that number, by the way, is 202 456 456 1414. 202 456 1414. Give him a call. Tell him that you love him. Tell him that you got his back. Because guess what? We need to. Now let's get into some deeper things here. What's really going on? I guess I don't need these. What's really going on is a communist takeover, an attempted communist takeover of the United States of America. That is exactly what's going on. And stick with me here because I'm going to connect some dots. And we're going to start with China. Donald Trump, since he's been president, has almost broke China with the trade deals and other sanctions that he's put on China. Excuse me. They have become by far our worst enemy. China, we need to call them the communist Chinese. We need to stop referring to them as China. They're the communist. It's what they are. And they hate us. And they want to destroy us. They don't care about life at all. We've got stupid athletes in this country doing commercials for countries that have slave labor in China. Yeah, I really respect those athletes with all of their endorsements endorsing communism. Oh, wow. But that's where this all starts. So start with China. Now, who is absolutely owned by China? We know that now with all of the documents that have been released, verified, declassified documents, we know that Joe Biden and the Biden crime clan are owned by China. We know that they have blackmail evidence on the entire Biden family. So they will be in control of the President of the United States if they could only pull this off. We also know that that same country released a virus on the world. And we also know that Joe Biden wants to shut our country down for 3 months. There is no way that anyone in their right mind, folks, voted for Joe Biden. Nobody said, you know what? I really want 30% less in my paycheck, which Joe Biden promised. He promised that he would take away the Trump tax cuts. Nobody said that, hey, I'm going to vote for this guy because my check's going to be less. And nobody voted for him because their job might be at jeopardy, because Joe said he's going to raise the tax on the manufacturers that create the jobs. Nobody voted for him for any of that stuff. Most people voted for the guy that created all the jobs, the guy that made their check that 20 and 30% bigger every week. I mean, let's get real about it. Most people voted for the man that created no wars at all in his first term, none. But he did create 4 peace deals. I don't know that that's ever been done by a president. I don't care. I know that this president had 4 peace deals and 0 wars. I know that. I've always said the best, as far as I'm concerned, the best thing that you can do for our military is don't start a war. Don't have any wars. Don't put their life at risk. So thank you, Mr. President, for that. Nobody's going to vote for the warmonger Joe Biden. No. The American public has been hoodwinked again by the communists. That's what this is. An attempted communist takeover of the United States of America. The Biden clan has to win. Remember, it's not just Biden. They've got a whole lot of other big name politicians on that list. So we know who will be in control. And now, if I know that, and you pretty well knew that, how the hell did this happen? Well, first of all, it hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to happen. Because you see, I believe something else. I believe that the people that are trying to bring peace to this planet, the white hats, I call them, the alliance, some people call them, they knew too. And they are not going to let the United States of America fall to communism. There were a lot of eyes on this election to make sure that it was fair. And when all is said and done, that's exactly what it will be. All of the legal votes will be counted, and Donald Trump will remain the 45th president of the United States of America. And in the meantime, you need to do those things that I told you. Pick up the phone. Only takes a second. Well, you might have to Google somebody's number. Pick up the phone. And if you really want to make another call, I gave you the number to call the president, give him a message. Do it. If you live in the state capital city, there's going to be at noon at the state capitol, there's going to be an event tomorrow. Stop the steal and pray. Excuse me. Now, I want to get a little deeper into what's going on. First of all, I want to be clear. There's no reason to panic. We win. We will win. Dark prevails not. The light will wipe out the darkness. Bingo. Now, I talk to a lot of people from a lot of walks of life with a lot of different views on life in spiritual ways. And there seems to be a very common school of thought. Christians talk about the rapture. Many people in the spiritual consciousness community talk about an ascension. And they both mean the same thing. It's a separation. The rapture is people going up. The ascension is people going up in one way or another. And I agree with everybody. I believe that the time has come on this planet that there is going to be a separation. And I believe that that's what this election was about, to make it very, very clear who stands where. I got news for you. If you support a person that supports pedophilia, I don't want you around me or my family. Seriously. We need to start drawing some lines here. There needs to be a separation. There are so many insidious things that one side supports. We need to draw the line, and I believe that that separation has begun. I believe that those of us that want peace, not war, those of us that want to depend on ourselves, not a government, those of us that want to worship when, how, and where we want, whatever that may be, it's time that we're going to separate from those people that want to continue to put restrictions on us. Those are called communists. See, my age gives me an advantage over a lot of people. I remember the communists and what they would do to you. I grew up with this fear of communism. We had to have bomb drills when I was in grade school. Not just fire drills. Oh, we had bomb drills because the communists were going to bomb us. So I grew up knowing what communism is. Most people today don't really know. They think China. No, it's the communist Chinese. They're communists. And they're coming to get us if they can. So it's time to stand. But that separation is happening. And we need to make a stand for good. It's time to stop placating people. Some people, I know people that drives them crazy because they cannot say anything political, where they work. And I whatever. Everybody needs to do what they got to do to keep their job. Simple as that. But other than that, we need to speak the truth. We need to keep ourselves up to date and educated on the truth. A lot of people followed a lot of shows that were on YouTube before, and then YouTube censored them. All of them are on Clout Hub. CLOUTHUB, like boy, Clout Hub. Red Pill is over there. Methods is over there. Woke Societies is over there. Quite Frankly is over there. X22, Dave is over there. Sean SGT Reports over there. All the truth is there and more. And I'm sorry if I left somebody out, but those are the guys and ladies that I listen to and I watch on a regular basis. So that would be wise for you also in this time. Prepare for this separation and get yourself educated. But understand that you're really going to have to make a stand. In the end, we win. Good always triumphs over everything. The light always shines on the darkness and makes it go away. And love never fails. And that's what we stand for. We stand for love. We stand for peace. We stand for personal responsibility. And we stand for our Constitution, which means we were all sovereign beings. Period. So I've already talked long enough, but I just wanted you to know we've got all this under control. There's a lot of smart people. You see the Trump team, you see the attorneys everywhere. Every 15 or 20 minutes, we're winning in court here. We're winning this battle here. When it's over, it's all going to be good. In the meantime, I told you what to do. Call your state legislators. Call the president if you want. Go to your rally in your local state capital. Pray. And feel good because we won. It really was a red wave. So with that said, I'll leave you alone. As always, God bless you. God bless America. Peace. I'm out.